In this brief video, I'd like to show you a really nifty feature. I think you'll really like this as you get into this next lesson 4. And just to prep you, this will be actually the last time I present the iPad on the screen, because in lesson 5, I'm actually going to go to a chalkboard and I'll do some drawing. And then in lesson 6 and 7, you're actually going to be learning some things with regard to how to create a lesson plan for the sake of your students, so that you can teach Keynote to these particular students, and also how to do project-based learning. So let's go to Keynote here. We'll dive right in, and we're actually going to show you how to do something that the reading portion will go into detail, but I really like this feature. So let's go ahead and go to our motorcycle template here that we created. By the way, you'll notice I titled it Donnie. If you ever want to title a presentation something, just go ahead and tap on the words of the presentation, and then you can just give it a name. Click Done, and that's how you titled your presentation. Okay, so let's go to this presentation called Donnie. We'll go ahead and click on it. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to add a graphic to it that when you click on that graphic, it actually transitions to another slide. This is very nice. So to do that, let's go ahead and insert. This little plus sign is the insert button. I'm going to choose the arrow graphic. And then I'm just going to go ahead and click on the home screen. And I'll go ahead and press down on this graphic, or if you're on a Mac instead of an iPad like I am, go ahead and just hold your mouse, move it to the location of your choice. Now what I want to do is when someone clicks on that arrow, it goes to the motorcycle slide. You'll see the thumbnails on the left here. What I'd like to do is maybe I'll send this off to an executive, to a principal of a school, to a colleague, and I want them to know that they can go ahead and move through the slides sequentially by just clicking on the arrow. So how do I make it so that when you click on this arrow, it actually goes to the motorcycle slide, which is this thumbnail here? Well, what you do is you go to Tools right up here, and I'll click on Tools, and then you click on Presentation Tools. Click on Presentation Tools, and then you click on Interactive Links. Click on Interactive Links, and then I'll just say I want to go to the next slide. If I want to go to the last sorry, my throat's still got a frog in it. If I want to go to the last slide, I would click Last Slide, but I just want to go to the next slide. So I'll click Next Slide. And then you'll notice when I click on the home page, there's actually a little button here that is a transition link that shows that this particular graphic is a transition to another slide. So now I'll click Done up here. Click Done. And then what I can do is, let's go ahead and play it. So there's a little play here. That puts us in presentation mode. Now, if I click on this link, which I'll do right now, look what happens. Tap. Lo and behold, it takes me to the next slide. And so you will learn in this lesson how to actually do that. Now, I want to show you one more thing before you go, because some of you have a lot of English language learners in your class. This is a really nice feature. What you can do is you can actually go to a particular phrase, click on it, and I just clicked on this phrase, and notice here it says Speak. You just click on Speak.
Keynote is excellent for pictures and presenting ideas.
iPad will actually speak out the words for you. And so you'll notice in the reading portion a way to actually link to slides as well as go to particular words. I want to add this additional feature which I think is outstanding. For those of you with English language learners, they can actually learn vocabulary words and the proper pronunciation by actually typing the words on a slide and then highlighting those words and clicking Speak. Okay, great. Enjoy this next lesson.